Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today I'm going to be acting like a total Amazon FBA beginner, and I'm going to take you all the way through going to a store and choosing an item, bringing it home, listing it on Amazon, and getting it ready and shipping it off to the Amazon warehouse. So for all the beginners out there, this one's for you. Okay, so the reason I'm choosing Kohl's today is because I have Kohl's Cash. And if you shop at Kohl's, you know that when you spend money here for at certain dates, you get $1 back per so many dollars spent, and then you get to come in and treat this like cash. So no minimum paid, nothing, there's no strings attached. You just come in and you're able to spend the cash. Also, I have a rewards card here and I have a credit card here. So I get discounts sent in the mail all the time for 30% off or 20% off or 15%. So when I combine all of those specials, it suits me well to shop at Kohl's. So because I have my cash, I'm going to use this today to choose our product that we're going to use for this video. And I am ready to shop. Let's go see what we can find. And this is kind of the things I'm talking about. Earn 1 point for every dollar spent when you're a rewards card holder, and you get a $5 cash reward for every 100 points you spend. And then everyone gets $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent during those dates. And these are the types of things that Kohl's does all the time, which is one reason why I like to shop here. Okay, so now that we're in the store, I'm going to make a beeline for any clearance items. I'm not even going to waste my time looking at regular priced items. I'm also not going to be looking at clothes today, even though we're in a clothing store, because clothing is not so much an Amazon thing as it is an eBay thing. And we're talking about Amazon FBA. So I'm going to go find a good department to show you. So here are some sale tables. I'm going to take a look at these. Okay, so I have scanned all of those items, and I found these, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, but most of the other items were either not a good deal or they weren't in the database. These were in the database, but they were on sale for $11.24, and they're only selling after fees for $13, so like $13.50. It's only a $2.50 profit, so I'm going to put it back. And now I'm going to scan all of these. When you're scanning, make sure that you use the manufacturer's barcode, not the store's barcode. A lot of beginners confuse those, but make sure you get the right one. And sometimes the store will paste theirs on top just to kind of make it more difficult for you to price check, but luckily Kohl's doesn't seem to do that too often. Okay, so you saw me scan these items. They're on sale for $12, and when I looked on Amazon.com, they were $38 plus profit. So I'm going to buy both of these, and these are going to be our one item. Okay, this was a good profit margin, but this is a ugly Christmas sweater kit. So this is really seasonal, and I won't be able to send this in until closer, to next Christmas, probably like in October or maybe September. So I'm going to leave this one on the shelf. It doesn't really suit our purposes today. This has nothing to do with anything, but 70% off of ice scrapers. It's a glove with an ice scraper on the tip. I live in Florida. I think I know why these are 70% off. Too bad, not in the Amazon database. That would have been fun. These Hanesbury were buy one, get one half off, but they are restricted items, so I'm just going to leave them there. I'll scan it. Okay, so on Amazon, that would sell for $10.71. On sale for $7.99. So it's a $2.71 profit times however many you wanted to purchase. No FBA sellers, which I like because that would put me at the only one. And so I can get a little bit more than that. So I know I'd probably get at least $3 a box. But I'm going to aim higher for our one product example. So I'm going to walk away. This is what I'm talking about with the tags. See how they put their store tag over the manufacturer's tag? So you have to peel it back enough to get a reading on it. Those are not a good special. Even buy one, get one half off. Christmas stuff is now 80% off. So I know I could find good deals on Christmas stuff right now, and if you haven't shopped Christmas stuff, you probably should for next Christmas. But for our purposes today, I want to mail it in, and I don't want to buy seasonal items. Okay, right inside the doors, I see these stuffed animals, and they have several different types. They're from Monsters, Inc. And so I don't know if this is a closed category or not, but they're $5 to buy them here, and Amazon FBA sells them for about $35. So it's a Disney product though, so I'm gonna try to Google it using my phone. That would be a great profit margin if it works out. Are you using these boxes, or can I take them?
You're more than welcome to them.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
I've got some more over here if you're interested. I don't know how many you need. I'm going to be here for a few minutes. You're going to come back in and get them.
Oh, okay, that would be great.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I'll be right back then. Awesome. Thank you.
You have $6.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's from the other Kohl's Cash.
Awesome.
Some people only get it like a penny back or something. You're welcome.
All different sizes, so thank you for that.
Okay, so I have those there, and
Oh, perfect.
that size.
Thank you. I'll just grab what I can carry.
Okay.
I'll stack them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to soon roll this to the back, so just take what you can. If I had a knife, I'd cut them down for you, but I don't have one, so.
Oh, that's okay. I'll
Okay.
just stack them, so thank you.
Okay, you're very
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Okay, so we are leaving the Kohl's. I got my boxes and my 2 little bags. And as you can see, it's really not that hard. I don't have any secret tips that you don't have. I'm just a person just like you. And you just walk in a store, pick a store, any store, preferably one that has rewards or some type of discount, you know, something like that, where you get a little bit of perk, even if it's just Target and you have a Target red card that gives you 5% off. Every little bit helps, but you just walk in the store of your choice and you look only for the clearance items. So in Kohl's, I probably didn't look at 95% of the store. I only looked at the clearance items. And once you find a good section, and remember that the sections are throughout the store, they're not just one place, so you do have to kind of walk around. So I just start at the front door. Even if I've never been in the store before, I just walk in and just kind of start on one end and briskly walk around the store. Every time I see a clearance section that's greater than 50%, I stop and I scan the whole section. And it only takes me about 10 minutes to walk the store. Scan a few items. If I'm finding good stuff, hey, I can be in a store for an hour. But most of the time, it's about 30 minutes in a store, finding, several things to include in my Amazon box. The thing you do is just buy the stuff. Go to the store, buy the stuff, put one box together and see what happens, because there's a big difference after that first box. It gets so much easier. You have slayed the dragon. It doesn't feel like this big, ginormous, overwhelming thing that you can't accomplish. And then with experience and time, you'll get better at choosing inventory, and you'll get better at doing all of it, and it won't feel overwhelming to you anymore. So that is what we found at Kohl's, and there are no secret formulas. You can see I went in for one item. One thing was all I was gonna get, just to show you, to do this video, and I still had to walk out of the store with 4 things because I just couldn't do it. And technically I could have bought a lot more of those Monster Inc. Disney dolls. So I could have walked out of there with a lot of items. But even trying to buy only one thing, I still can't do it. So that just goes to show you that it's not that hard. Go shop. So I'm home now with our Kohl's goodies. So I have our 2 wine bottle stoppers. And I have our 2 Monster Inc. dolls. These are cute. Okay, so these are the items that we have. And I'm going to show you how to list them now that we're home.